is Karen.
Fuck your chicken shit.
A few seconds later, the people in the room finally leave again.
Woo, who's this?
Dimitri breathes a sigh of relief, though his heart isn't calming down. Neither is he letting go of me. His arms are still wrapped around my back.
That was close. Oh.
He suddenly lets go of me and jumps backwards.
Again.
I look at him in surprise as the curtain moves around us. The sunlight of the sunset streams into my eyes now that Dimitri isn't blocking the sun from me anymore. I literally just batted my eyes at the screen because I know exactly how that goes. Dimitri stuffs his hands into his pockets and pulls out a small wrapped piece of candy. He unwraps it, showing that it is in fact a piece of the chocolate instead.
I saved one for you.
Feed it to me. I know exactly how this is going to go. Feed it to me. I can't control the blush on my face when I look at him. I did something rather daring only moments ago. How can he suddenly be so calm about it?
Because this has been his life for the past 2 fucking months.
Not only that,
2 to
but
3.
these have been his wet dreams for the past 3 years. No, 6 years actually, honey. Oh, feed it to me.
Leans closer. Line here.
Woo.
His mouth drops open, then he quickly closes it, showing me this determination in his eyes. After all, what we did before was way worse than simply feeding me chocolate. You close your eyes and open your mouth, though you'd rather be sucking onto something else instead of chocolate. If you're going to be brutally honest.
Here, I got it from here, man. You're the ace, Aero. This ain't your forte.
I don't fucking care about this shit.
My lips come into contact with the chocolate as Dimitri presses it inside my mouth. I take it all the way inside, chocolate melting fast on my tongue. Oh, this is not a chocolate that you're taking, sweetie. It's a dick. My lips come into contact with the chocolate, finally, as Dimitri presses it inside my... Oh, nope, read that line already.
Yeah, I haven't clicked yet.
I thought you did.
No, I was just going to say, the reason why I tend not to talk about this kind of stuff is because when I do come across it in stories, like fan fictions and shit like that, I'm sitting here going, this sounds ridiculous, what the fuck?
Ace and Aero. I can taste the sexy strawberry filling leaking through. I crack my eyes, open my eyes, tell him it tastes good. He's done. Boy is done. Oh, shit! The boy was donezo.
Hey, we did pick the right hair.
I knew we picked the right hair.
You get the smooch.
Epic smooch. Then, the unexpected happens. Dimitri's face leans down and he captures my lips with his. My eyes widen for just a moment when I realize Dimitri's kissing me. I'm so caught off guard I don't know what to do. The chocolate is swirling around in my mouth, making my head spin. It's gonna make a lot of heads spin. You are really close to the dialogue box, my boy.
He was really close to the person.
I'm going to eat this dialogue box.
Like I want to eat your face. Nom nom. Okay. He pulls back, eyes uncertain and afraid, scanning mine for a reaction. It feels like the longest second in the world as I come to terms that Dimitri just in fact kissed me. Discouraged by my non-reaction, Dimitri finally looks away, his face catching fire with a blush. In the setting light.
That's not
And we're back!
I was say that's not the right CG, if there was supposed to be another CG. But probably not.
No, probably not. I practically throw myself at him and silence him with my lips. I squeeze my eyes shut as I enjoy the feeling of Dimitri's lips on mine. I forget to swallow the chocolate. I forget everything around me. He's surprised for a small moment, his body tense and his lips not moving. But when Dimitri finally presses back against my lips, lifting up my chin with his fingers and moving his lips at a gentle pace, my body turns into a puddle of goo. I, too, look like melted chocolate. Had to. Dimitri doesn't take long and wow, okay. Dimitri doesn't take long to use his... We're going straight for it. To use his tongue, licking the rims of my lips, teasing them. It feels so fluttery and a little shy coming from him. He wants inside. And I grant him permission. Parting open my lips. Oh, that is a sentence that could be applied to 2 realms. His tongue slips, pushing past for the chocolate and touching mine, all wet and warm. I sigh as I lean into him. I respond to his kiss, to his tongue, eagerly accepting him. I've wanted this.
About fucking time!
You do know you're right in front of the window, though. Can we just, focus on that?
Oh, Sarah's probably got a few good shots.
Not only did Sarah get a couple shots, Mandy got a couple shots, the person who stole your fucking purse took your phone and got a couple shots. I mean, let's be real. There goes the fucking neighborhood, mate. Goosebumps appear all over my skin as I feel nothing but prickles and shocks coursing through my body. Dimitri is kissing me, and he's kissing me feverishly. I'm surprised he's actually able to kiss this well for a guy who's never had a girlfriend. Like, who were you fucking with on the side, sugar? Our mouths moving together as our tongues wrap around each other. The chocolate is melting between the both of us. It's so hot and tastes so good. The tip of his tongue swirls around mine, pushing against whatever is left of the chocolate. Honey, that's not chocolate. That is spit. You've been swapping.
I think also the chocolate hasn't melted. Oh, yeah, no, she did say that the strawberry cream was there, so.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe Dimitri is kissing me and using his tongue like some kind of... There we go! Like some kind of expert. I can hardly remember to breathe. This feels amazing, as if I've been waiting for this moment for ages, and it's finally here because I have, damn it. Sweet and hot. I can't get enough. I feel so Luna's just entertained at me just humoring the dialogue.
I mean, I could add in my 2 cents, but it's all good.
When the chocolate is absorbed...
I'm content.
I'm sure you are! When the chocolate is absorbed completely, Dimitri's tongue pulls out of my mouth and we both take a brief break to catch our breath. He leans his forehead against mine, staring into my eyes.
See, Luna is swapping out the characters for 2 different ones entirely.
Mel and Undertaker. I love the...
Either that or it's Mel and William.
Hey.
Why not? Both.
Why not the both? That happened in a timeline AU.
2
In a different
timelines.
AU. 2 timelines.
Anyway.
I don't even recognize him anymore. Who is this man? I'm getting too ahead of myself. Hang on.
Who is this man? Well, he just lifted up his bangs and you just became a puddle on the floor. Good job, Mel.
Who is this
You just said,
man?
I can't fight. I'm going to lay on the ground and say, please step on me.
Sir.
Sir.
Who is this man capable of kissing me like this? I want to do it again. I want more. Sorry, all I'm hearing is the, why'd you have to go and be so greedy? Okay. It's like, oh, this dancing with Dimitri before was... Yeah, it kind of was. It was foreplay, and this is the real deal. But guess what? All you getting to do is foreplay because you bleeding, honey.
Mm.
Unless he wanted the man that won his red wings. Woo, buddy.
Mm.
The expression on my face says enough. Dimitri tilts his head to the side and plants his lips again on me. This time, I'm ready and waiting. I push back against him. He gently sucks on my lips, savoring the sweetness of it honey. He's admiring his fucking handiwork.
Oh,
Wink wonk.
Oh, that's a fucking face! Congratulations, Lena. We've just cyberly made out.
Wow, finally! I'm not alone anymore.
more French kissing.
Wow, finally, someone loves me.
My knees are starting to lose their strength as I find my whole body trembling at the sensation. I never thought I wanted to kiss Dimitri, yet here I am, lusting for more.
You know, this shows off how much, like, for me, love is just plain love. It doesn't have any context, because I just almost went, I love you, Luna. I know that's not the context you were meaning.
It's okay, my initial reaction was that too. My sister's laughing as she's trying to form a harem. I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share them. Dimitri's hand is on the side of my face, pulling me closer and preventing me from pulling away. Not like I'd want to. I want him to continue kissing me like it's the last night on Earth. That is such a cheesy line. Like, no offense to the writers, but oh my god. If I had $1 for every time I read that line, bruh, I could afford my own software company. His other hand, oh no. His other hand travels to the small of my back, pressing it against so that our bodies meld together.
Ugh.
Like a proper chef who wants to blend his cuisine. The sweetness of strawberry is still lingering around, making Dimitri lap up whatever's left of it. Each stroke and lick make my heart beat louder and send a fire to the loins. I'm just waiting until I see that line, because apparently my feed it to me.
Mhm.
Feelings I've never quite knew that were there are starting to emerge. Everything is bubbling up. All of these desires I've had for Dimitri, all this time they've been there, sleeping. But now I'm wide awake and I want it all.
No, they haven't been sleeping. They've been hiding because you had a fucking wet dream.
No, they've been buried. No, they have been sleeping. In your head. Dancing with Dimitri was only the beginning. Kissing him is what I really wanted, and I can't deny that anymore. Oh,
Yes.
that blushy bab is back. Thank God, you look so weird standing with your tongue hanging out.
Nah.
You ain't puppy, baby. It's okay. We break apart and take a deep breath before smashing our faces together again. This kiss is growing more and more desperate, like we know if we stop right now we may not have another chance, because Lord knows his parents will find out.
The plot demands issues.
Just I'm gonna pause real quick. Just the moment we stop, his parents will know, and I'll be off to be engaged to see more vagabond.
God.
Proper tragic love story.
You're lightheaded, you're floaty. Yes, that happens with endorphins and emotions.
Mouths together irregularly, sometimes breaking apart so we can breathe for air. Kissing has never felt or tasted so good, especially when I add real food to the mix.
Also, honey, you haven't dated in the years. You refused to date.
The last thing, okay, honestly, I swear to God, if you compare him to his brother right now, I will reach through the screen and cybernetically slap you in your script.
No, do it. Do it. Because it's going to say the younger brother's better.
You know what? Tell him to his face his brother's a better lay. That's all I need.
That the boyo needs the confidence boost because the parents, Luna, want Alex, the older sibling, who was in college when his brother was like young teen.
No, they were in high school.
No, they were in college.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because that's when you met Sarah.
Right.
And was more apt to want to deal with the older brother than the younger brother, to the point, like as I said, they forgot his birthday. They don't care what he does. They didn't care about his grades or what he was going to do. Alex.
Ah.
And the brother even told him to his face, I'm the better one.
Mm-hmm.
Boyo has no confidence.
All I want you to do is see Alex again. Just go, it's fine, I'm over you. Oh, yeah, with who? Your brother, the better model. They started the mold with you, Alex, and then they broke it. I honestly feel like I'm in a fairy tale. It feels surreal.
Heavy breathing.
I know, right? Just heavy breathing. Then Dimitri slows down his movements. He puckers his lips out and kisses me tenderly despite his ragged breathing. He's pacing himself. Good boy, you've learned. I open my eyes to see Dimitri. Oh, okay. I thought they were going to do like that trail of spit bullshit. I open my eyes to see Dimitri staring at me as he pulls away. His face is red, just like mine. I can finally catch my breath now that we're not lip-locked anymore. My body shudders with each breath I take. I rest my head against his chest, unable to continue looking him in the eye. I feel like my heart might burst. Dimitri rests his chin on top of my head and embraces me, gently rubbing my back. We don't say anything to each other for the longest time, simply staying in this embrace together, the sunlight slowly disappearing from the horizon. There are so many pictures Sarah has. So many.
Are you feeling better now?
Hearing his voice, despite being so soft, it rings through my ears, bringing me down from cloud 9 and back to reality. We kissed. Dimitri and I kissed and had a makeout session behind a curtain as if we were teenagers in high school. And I'm still here, in his arms, listening to his not-so-steady heartbeat. My brain can't find anything wrong with this picture. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. Nothing else matters right now. I only have eyes for Dimitri. Because he's a carbon copy of his brother at times. Like, Boyo was smooth back at HS. Much. Can't even remember I had any cramps when I can only feel this fluttery sensation that makes me glow. Ooh, I'm hooked on a feeling. They literally gave me the line. Rebecca, they spoon-fed it to me, for fuck's sake.
No, honestly, when you sing it, all I can think of is Captain Hook from Shrek singing it, so...
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is just turning into a cursed image.
It was actually hilarious because then they also kind of, with the animation of Shrek, did the Shrek animation for Simon Cowell. Because it was like American Idol or something like that.
They actually hired him to voice act it too.
Yep.
Shrek fucking peaked in pop culture, okay? Neither of us say anything else. We simply stay there in front of the window, watching the sunset like we're under some enchantment. There's this feeling that if I let go of him, the spell will be broken. We'll go back to being normal, me and Dimitri again. We have to face the fact that consequences right now of our actions. But that's the furthest thing on my mind right now. Dimitri plants a quick kiss on my forehead before resting against it one more. My eyes flip words. His kisses also feel nice. I want more. Passion blinds me. I blink as my eyes as the vision returns to me, and I look down through the window. She knows. She knows. She knows.
The weirdest lore.
Sarah is standing in the garden, looking up with her camera pointed at us. She's giving me the weirdest look and waves her hand at us. She looks confused. Dimitri is the one that jumps away from me first, suddenly letting go of my body and backing off. Excuse me. Dimitri suddenly struggles with the curtain as if he's trying to back away from the window. And takes a moment to realize Sarah took a picture of us through the window. Wait, did everyone just see what we were doing? I'm with the bartender, if you're looking for me.
Oh, fuck off, Sarah. Fuck you. I'm pretty sure people making out at a wedding isn't that uncommon because there's alcohol involved.
See, usually you have the brighter idea to not go to the window room.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people also probably make out on the dance floor because there's some dumbasses.
Oh yeah, no, that happens at every wedding. And sometimes you see people like dry humping at weddings, and then you're like, really?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Fuck off.
You classless fuck.
Yeah, people make out at a wedding perfectly fine. Also, Sarah does not like Dimitri. And
At
it's
all.
bullshit.
She's holding him to the sins of the father aspect.
Because Alex was a cheater.
And she keyed his fucking car.
She painted.
Shit.
She painted, so it wasn't actually keyed because he had to wash his car.
I forgot.
Yeah, but she's holding him to the sins of his older brother. Gesturing her hand at you, looking quite upset if her body language is any indication. She definitely saw what you and Dimitri were doing. And she wants an explanation.
Finally pushing myself away from the window as well, feeling embarrassed as hell. The spell had been broken. Back to reality. I turn to Dimitri. He looks equally out of sorts and awkward. He rubs the back of his head, looking away from me. I mean... I bring my hand up to my mouth, touching my lips, the ramifications of what we did and finally getting through to me. We kissed. Dimitri and I crossed the line that's been there for 4 years. A point we can never return. Okay, I call bullshit. The amount of friends I've made out with in high school, platonically mind you, is staggering.